Hey, what's up, man? You're here for the stream room tour, aren't you? Come on in. Oh, wait, sorry. Where's my manners? That's better. Come on in. Wait. Okay, fine. Just give me the camera. We'll do it this way. How about that? Welcome, everybody, to the 100 Instagram follower setup to... not tutorial. Setup video for stream, YouTube videos, all that jazz, etc., etc. I figured I would do a setup video for 100 followers on Instagram. I didn't really say anything about it. That was kind of a goal for myself, and I kind of want to show you guys behind the scenes of what it looks like in the room, in the entire room, since you guys only kind of get like this corner from like 2 feet that way, and you don't really see the entire room. And I kind of wanted to show you guys what I use on a daily basis when it comes to making videos, when it comes to doing streams, and like all the equipment. And if you guys want any of the equipment that I use, you can hit the links down below to go purchase those things. So we're just gonna start off in the front corner of the room, the thing that you all see when I am streaming or in future YouTube videos, which we're gonna start off with the Nano Leaf canvases. Now these things are touch sensitive, so when you do touch them, they do like change colors and whatnot, and you can touch like all the squares. And I think you can play like a memory game with them too, but I don't know how to set that up. I haven't got that set up yet, which I think would be kind of cool. But we also have this for stream because I needed some new lights, like RGB lights, because the ones down here are getting a little past their due date, and yeah, so we definitely needed some new ones, and I went with canvases instead of the LifeX beams, because these things have a better connectivity. The LifeX beams, I've heard, have a lot of connectivity issues when it comes to like phone and the app and whatnot, so I figured why not just get the canvases and make it look like a freaking power button, so whenever y'all donate, or well, not donate, but get bits or subscribe, which you get to get the application on my computer all set up again, it flickers or it could strobe or whatever, so y'all are powering up the stream. Get it? Because it's a joke and it's funny. Moving forward, and then something y'all have seen, if you have been in the streams before, y'all have definitely seen this. This is the DC and Marvel poster that I've had since this last summer. You got you got your mains. You got from Marvel, you got Venom, Hulk, Wolverine, Deadpool, Iron Man, and Cap, and Spidey. And then for DC, you got Batman, Hulk, Flash, and Soupy Boy over here. But yes, so I love this poster. I don't know where you can find this very much. You probably could find it in a lot of places. I got it at Disc Traders because I was getting rid of a Guitar Hero 3 thing that I had found, and they gave me $5. So I decided, hey, I'll just spend $5 and get the poster. So this is, everybody loves the poster that comes into stream. One of my good friends, Parrish, says, hey, keep that in there. I love that thing. So, and it shows who you are. So yes, I'm a big DC and Marvel person. Hashtag, both sides, because why the heck not? I love both of them. So I'm just a big nerd. Go figure. To continue the nerdism, we got Charmander there, Olaf, and Pikachu over there. Olaf is actually my mother's, but because I got it for her for Christmas, but she decided, here, you can put it in your stream with all your other pop figures. All my other pop figures. So she just added it to the collection, which we are going to be adding to the collection soon. But so it doesn't really go with the whole Pokemon theme, but whatever, doesn't really matter. Then we got the good old G Fuel. We got the Blue Chug Rug and the Battle Juice, which this one doesn't get used nearly as much as the Battle Juice does, because I love the frickin' Battle Juice. I love sour stuff, so if y'all ever see me out in public and want to give me something, I accept sour candies, sour things, and yeah, sourness, love of my life. And last but not least on the table, we have the Hogwarts alumni handkerchief, I guess you'd want to call it. Technically, that's what it is. My mom got me this for my birthday as like a little extra little knick-knack to add, because I'm a big Harry Potter nerd. And I've loved Harry Potter for a long time. So she's like, here you go. And I was like, okay, thank you. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but now it sits here. Woo, go Gryffindor! So moving forward, we got the accent light here, which usually stays on pink. It does change colors. I do have the remote right here. So you can change it to like red, or orange or blue or green, but it definitely stays on pink because we definitely got the whole like pink and blue aspect going throughout the stream, so that's what we kind of just stay with. And so I got this at Meijer for all you Midwesterners who probably could pick it up at a bunch of different stores. I'm not sure what the company is yet or what it was. I don't remember where I put the box at. So yeah, that's the thing. But if any of you want just a smart bulb, smart LED color changing bulb, you go out and find one, and I'm sure it'll probably work 10 times better than this one. So yeah. And then we got the, if y'all, no, I never had that on stream, but my whiteboard that usually keeps all my ideas, but I haven't hung it back up yet because it was hanging there, but I decided to make it look better by putting this up instead because I'd rather have Marvel and DC than my ideas. But we're probably going to put that over here because this wall is bare as of right now till I probably get some more sound paneling, some more lights, and then putting that up, which I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But we're going to put it up because, yeah, I need a place to harness all the ideas instead of here and not just my phone because I'm going to forget because hashtag ADHD, woo! As we keep going, we got all the PC upgrades, which I'll flip the camera around and we'll talk about those in just a second. So don't mind the chip clip in the glasses spray, but we definitely got one of these because we're going to be doing PC upgrades this week. And if y'all don't know what this is a grounding like band for when you're doing PC parts because you don't want static electricity because you could just make the parts go out the window. And yeah, so no static electricity when it comes to PC parts if you didn't know, and now you do. So for PC parts, for all my PC nerds, we got the RGB Vengeance Pro 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM. We got the Ryzen 7 3700X, and then we got the Tough Gaming X570 from Asus. I went out and picked all three of these up. I was going to go with the 2700X, but with everything going on right now, it's hard to find one, so I decided to go with a 3700X, so I had to end up pretty much going with a 570 because it was one of the cheapest ones I could find and whatnot with everything that I needed. And I wanted to go with a 3200 megahertz RAM, so that's why I went with the 7 instead of like the 5 or anything like that. So yes, I had to get all three of these. I was going to upgrade the processor just by itself, but the old boy's like 3 to 4 years old, and the processor and the motherboard and everything is all like DDR3, so I had to get the whole shebang. So moving right along, we got the game consoles, which I usually play mostly on if y'all have come to the streams. We've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately on PC, but till I get the PC part upgrades, console is kind of where I'm at for the moment when it comes to gaming, because my CPU decides to just want to poop when we go to stream other games that are on PC besides Minecraft. So until that, we got the Switch, which we play a lot of Animal Crossing and Pokemon on, and we got the green and the pink controller, and then the blue and the red controller. Because the colored ones are always better. Hashtag no gray controllers in this household. Gah! Out with that stuff. Then we got the old dinosaur, the good old original PS4, which I haven't went with a Pro, which I probably should have. But since the PS5 is coming out either probably late this year or early next year, I figured there's probably no real point of spending $400 on that when I could be spending $400 on a new graphics card instead. So we're probably just gonna be playing this old dinosaur till it poops on us. And for controllers, we got the black one and the white one, which both of those are probably on their way out, especially that one, because the R2 button is getting really not so good anymore. So I don't really use my favorite controller anymore because I've used it till it started basically falling apart. But you gotta have a little bit of yin with your yang, so why not have both? Best of both worlds. Insert Hannah Montana song. On to the audio without my wallet over there. We got the Go XLR Mini, which this thing is amazing. I love it. I don't want to get rid of it ever because that is probably the best, like, $230 I've spent on equipment because I had to get a new microphone upgrade because the other one was just, I was tired of it and needed a new one. And I wanted to get a Go XLR because, you know, it's got the fancy dials and things, and you can make it go up and down, and it's got lights and pretty things, and I love it. I could go on for hours about that thing. I'll put a link where I got it down in the description. It's so useful, and it harnesses the power of my Rode Pod mic. That's what it is. My Rode Pod mic. I love this thing to death. I used to have an AT2020 USB microphone, and then went and upgraded to a dynamic XLR mic, which I'm pretty sure all dynamic mics are XLR, but you know, that's besides the point. But this thing has done me wonders. I love the audio quality way more when it comes to this microphone. It is miles above what I'm used to have. Because for anybody who is into audio or knows even the slightest bit about audio when it comes to microphones, knows if you know about cardioid patterns and stuff like that. Yeah, so my other one was omnidirectional, and it was so, it drove me insane. And this does way better without a filter than that did with a filter. So, yeah, I will use this probably till the day I die, because I don't need anything else really ever again, unless I decide to go with the Shure SM7B, which will be miles down the road. And then the mic arm, if anybody is wondering about the mic arm, it's just a cheap mic arm from Best Buy. I used to have an XLR cable in it, and that one got broken because of me, and so yeah, I took it out because I don't need it. But if you all are looking for a cheap mic arm, I think it's the Pyle, something like that, Pyle, I think it is, something like that. And it's just a clamped desk arm. It clamps back here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, right there. There's the clamp. And you just clamp it to your desk. But I would suggest going with the Rode Podcaster. No, what is it? You get what I'm saying, either the Rode mic arm or go with a Blue Compass, because that's probably what my next mic arm is going to be upgraded, is going to be a Blue Compass. And for the headphones, we got the Arctis 7 Pros, which I am a big Arctis person. I've been a Arctis fanboy since I had my 5s, which I got those like 4 or 5 years ago. Some people don't like them because of the cup size on the ears, because if you have big ears, then they don't quite fit the best. But they're super comfy. They use a ski goggle strap instead of a regular like cushion padding, and you can adjust it, and it looks cool. And they have one of the best microphones on the market for headsets. And so I will use SteelSeries headsets till the day I die, unless there's ends up being something in the price range that is better. But until then, I have not found anything that is better. And we also have the headset. Where's the cable? There, right there. Thank you. We also have the cable lined out from the line in on the Go XLR. So all my audio that is routed through this goes straight through to my headphones. So all my dials are used. So like if my game is high, then I can turn that down. Or if Discord is like way too loud, I can turn that down so I can hear my game better. And I love it. I will not ever get rid of it. I can't stop talking about it because it's amazing. Moving right along, we got two 24-inch big screeny boys. We got the VG245 over here, and then the MG248 over here. This is a 144 hertz monitor. This is a 75 hertz monitor. I have recently purchased this one. I used to have a 32-inch Vizio TV as my second monitor, because your boy was #ElBroco and didn't have enough money to buy an extra monitor, and I wanted a nice monitor, so I ended up going with the MG248, because I was going to go with the VG245, but they at Best Buy did not have this, so I went to my local Walmart and found this, and it was a decent price and 144 hertz, and so I just decided to pick it up. But this boy, this is my old boy. I've had this guy for 5 years, somewhere around there, ever since I got my P, and ever since I got this guy. This is a 75 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor, 2 HDMI port. It is probably, if you're going to get a 1 millisecond response time monitor for entry level, I would suggest this one, because it is under $200. And if you have a HDMI port on your computer's graphics card, and you have a console, so you want to do both, you can do that with a toggle switch that is normally on the back of this, but I've used this so much and moved it around that I lost the toggle switch, so I had to kind of get a new monitor anyway. Plus, we got the C922, I think, up there, webcam. which these are impossible to find right now. This guy has done me way miles above everything else. If you're gonna get a camera for streaming or YouTube videos, do not go with the C615. Go with the C920 because the light levels are way better on this one than the C615. And you're probably wondering, like, where did you pull that one out of? Well, I used to use the C615. If you go into my streams, like any like stream clip from back in the day, from like probably like I'd say June of last year, you will notice that it is very, very bright. Like the brightness is just turned way up on that one, and the light levels just aren't the best on it. And I'm so glad I got the C922. So yeah, I just disregard it. Spend the extra money. Go get a C922 instead of a C615. You will thank me later. One of the last things I'll probably talk about on the desk is going to be the QCK from SteelSeries, the giant mouse pad we have that spans pretty much my entire desk and even goes onto my monitor over there because it's so big. And I don't want to put it under my monitor because I don't want to crease it, you know. I want it to look nice, even though there's a bunch of cords. Just disregard all the cords back there. I need to do some cable management, which I haven't gotten around to yet. But this thing is RGB. I kind of picked it up out of random. I saw it and I was like, I want more RGB. So I picked this up and was going to return it because I was like, I don't really need it. But then decided that it was really nice, and you can make it go with music. You make it kind of go with your Discord to like when you get a notification that like flickers and whatnot, and you can just kind of change the colors all around and make it like cycle through colors and whatnot. But we keep the whole blue to pink ratio. If you couldn't tell, we kind of got that whole aspect going throughout the entire room here. And it actually pretty much started with the Go XLR, but it is a good color. It's a good colorway. I do like it. And then we just got the basic boy. We got the CyberPower keyboard and mouse. I haven't upgraded those yet. These things I got with my PC, and they have lasted me the entire time. And I figured peripherals are more important than mouse and keyboard. So these will probably be one of the last things I upgrade. This mouse has done me wonders, hasn't like cut out on me or anything, and neither has the keyboard. And this is RGB as well. You just got it's a basic RGB, but I do like it, so we keep it because it works. Oh, can't forget about Llama Boy. Little Llama Boy. I got this as an Easter present, and he dances or he sings and stuff too. He is supposed to poop out candy, but all the candy's still in the package up here. I just kind of leave him on my desk because he's Llama Boy. You don't get rid of Llama Boy. And the thing that makes my face look half lit, because I need to put a light in the corner and haven't done yet, and it is way too big, and I only use about a quarter of the light out of this thing, is my Sunpack 19-inch ring light that is two-tone, so you can do daylight and soft white. So you just kind of do one of these, and you can change the color, and it gets a freaking it's brighter than my future. And we don't use it to nearly half of its potential because it's so big, and it makes my face so washed out that there's no point. And I probably should have got the 12-inch one and put it behind over there instead of putting it in the corner and using it like against the wall the way it was. But I mean, it works the way it does now because we just have it pointing down on us, and it works. But I need a light in the corner so my face isn't like half white and then half dark, and it's just lighting issues are probably the bane of my existence. I also do like this because you can like lower it and make it taller. It's got like 3 or 4 different extension pieces in it to extend up higher, and then you get it this tall, and then it wants to fall over because the legs can't support heavy top, and it's a pain. But I'm glad that it heightens and lowers, and I don't have to struggle with it. Because if I did, I'd probably just throw it out the window. Which sometimes I want to because it wants to fall over. I've had it a couple times actually, just like I'd be like standing behind it or like laying on the floor, and then it just kind of like. And so yeah, if Sunpack ends up doing another version of this, make the legs a little stronger. Or maybe I'm just stupid, but the legs are like this big around compared to the pieces of like the casing, which is like that big, and it just wants to. Kind of like a T-Rex. No, not a T-Rex. A specific animal that I can't think of. Woo! And yeah, you definitely ain't a pro YouTuber slash pro gamer slash pro streamer if you don't have the freaking sound paneling. We got the 2-inch 12 by 12s, just black, because I figured no one's really gonna see them, and the black looks cool and it's sleek. So we just went with the black, and these things are kind of a pain to put up if you've never put them up before. They can be a pain if you don't stick them right, because they don't always like to stick. So forewarning, if you're gonna use 3M strips with them, make sure you put something on the back of the 3M strips. So like when you're attaching the 3M strips to them, make sure you put something on the back, otherwise they will just fall off the wall at random points. It's happened to me plenty of times. So yes, we've went back and forth before. It's don't talk about it. But I probably will be putting more up, either a couple over here, over there more, and probably some over here, just because even though I do have a dynamic microphone and a lot of sound quality is mitigated when it, not a sound quality, a lot of sound is just mitigated because of the dynamic microphone and the cardioid pattern in the dynamic microphone. I still would like a little bit more just to kind of make this room a little bit more sound proof, which is something that just kind of doesn't exist, but you guys get it. I yell too much when I stream. So yes, we definitely need more sound paneling. So I had to switch arms again because my other arm was like, cut it! I can't do it! Can't do it anymore! So gets a little tired after holding the camera for a little too long. But moving forward, we have the only really piece of art besides the freaking Marvel DC poster we have over there, which is the Vault-Tec poster you get with your Fallout 4, your skill tree. I got this hanging up here because I figured I needed some art at the time because I didn't have the poster yet. And I was like, I'm gonna hang it up, and to try to take it off the wall, I'd probably either rip the paint and or rip the poster. So you're staring there for now, there, pretty boy. Which we might end up putting more up depending on when I move, and because I have the Skyrim map that I would love to put up, or even frame it and put it up. I would also like to frame that, put that up, and possibly that, because I'm taking that with me. I'm taking that with me. I bought it with my hard-earned money. I'm taking it with me. So that about wraps up the stream room tour for the 100 followers on Instagram. If y'all aren't following me on Twitch, make sure you hit the link down below to go follow the Twitch, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are new. Also, if you do have any questions on anything that I have in here, you want some more description or anything like that, make sure you hit up the comments down below. Or if you have some stuff of your own that you would like to show, we do have a Discord, a link down below to that. Y'all can come and join that, and I'll have a page created just for you to show your stream room tour or your setup or whatever. Or if you guys just want to talk about it, hit up the comments as well. And so that'll do it for me. This has been Grifter. Make sure you like, I almost said follow, but that's Twitch and 2 minute streams. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. I got content to make, so get the frick out of here, man. I'm such a dickhead.